But if you asked, should black people get reparations? Get reparations? No. Many reasons why. Money ain't gonna solve your problems. It's like pouring money in a pocket full of holes. You just. But the fact of the matter, that's not the only problem. There's too many black people to give money to. You can't count just the one that look black. You gotta go for the ones that don't look black. There's too many ethnic mixing. Not that that's a problem. But nonetheless, that sounds wrong. Sounds kind of racist. There's too many people who have black blood, blackness in them to give them. Do they deserve reparations too? Or I can guarantee you, the like interracial couples who do they deserve reparations too? Don't forget about what happened when U.S. tried to force Germany to pay reparations. That caused an entire war. Okay, later on, but it still caused a war. They resentment and all that stuff. They couldn't pay that much money. There's no way they could afford to pay that. Neither could the U.S. afford to pay all of African Americans reparations, even though only like 5% of white people had freaking slaves, and even less in the South. Too expensive. It is. I mean, really, not every white person has descendants of slave owners, you crackhead. Try to, that's not me, them calling people names, it's not gonna help. It is like we forget, as much as spoiled kids demanding something as though they deserve it, even though they never experienced. They probably don't even have ancestors who were slaves. I mean, not every black person was a slave. I mean, kids. Do you know who ancestors who? No, you don't. You don't know that. But the matter is, y'all assume that all white people had slaves. That's stupid logic. It's stupid logic. Stupid logistically, it's stupid. But the matter is, no, they didn't. I'm going to answer that for you. They didn't. Slavery, white people weren't the only ones to have slaves. If everybody get reparations who ever owned slaves, or just black people, they're going to complain about the only thing holding them back is themselves. Ain't slavery. The fact of the matter is, 200 years ago. You mean in 200 years? You go back for 200 years? No, you weren't even alive for 200 years. Half of these people who complain probably were born 20 years ago. None of them experienced slavery. I'm a post-traumatic slave disorder. PTSD. They ain't never been a slave. How they have PTSD? Making up stuff. Plus, they probably spend it before their generation's up. Then they be crying for more money. Crying for more money. They be expecting the government to always constantly pay them money. You know how some of us are. Some of us are. We ain't never satisfied with what we got. We always complaining. Which leads me to our second thing. The spiritual aspect. There's always a spiritual aspect to our heart. We got to live life as though we're going to meet a judge. And we are going to meet a judge. We're going around making these people feel guilty for something they don't need to be feeling guilty about. Well, you made my ancestors slaves, so what? Okay, first of all, you don't know this person. This person probably don't even have any ties to slavery. Now, do you know? You know his ancestry? No, you don't. It's crazy. What do you think God would do if he were to come down here for an intervention himself and hold a conference, talk to every American, in the United States at the same time, what do you think he would say? He said, I'm gonna agree with y'all. I think y'all need to get reparations. If he thought we needed reparations, he would have gave us reparations. He would have blessed us with reparations. He would have blessed us with money. Okay? He would have made us the richest people to come out of slavery ever. If that was... But no, he didn't. Because he didn't think we needed money. We need to get out of lazy butts and make something for ourselves. You won't get out of the poorhouse by being lazy. You don't get out of the poorhouse by expecting somebody to hand you a check. You get the poorhouse by actually producing something. You may not. It may take you a while. It may take a few generations for your family to get out of something. You need to teach them values. Teach them to not get babies until they can financially afford them. Teach them to not have kids unless they're married. That's what you need to teach your kids. Instead of teaching them to cry for reparations every time they don't get their way. Okay, the thing the matter is, oh my gosh. These people don't know. You don't defend the wicked, you defend the innocent. Okay? Truly innocent, not the freaking ones. They're skeptical. Okay? Truly innocent. There's no such thing as nobody not doing anything. I'm going off topic. It's going to be a reparation video, not video. Okay, let's stay on topic. Reparation. You don't need it. That's pretty much the same thing. I'm going to leave it one saying. You don't freaking need it. You don't freaking need reparation. You need to get off your lazy butts. You in college. Half these people have a college education talking about reparation. You are making something of yourself. Stop taking these stupid classes. Okay, stop taking these dumb majors that you can't get no job out of. You need to be getting something that you're actually good at. Instead of complaining. Oh, I guess you're good at complaining. That's why you took that major. It's the crybaby major. You're good at crying all the time. That's a good major to get into, and you can cry all the time. Fact of the matter is, get a major that you get a good paying job at. Engineering, business, computer, stuff like that means about the demographics, and just get a daggone job, okay? You can change that demographic by your presence, okay? Your presence can change that demographic. And that'd be your reparation, that paycheck you get every month or every 2 weeks. That's your reparation at your job. When you get a paycheck every 2 weeks, that is your reparation. Reparation for work. You're gonna be proud that you made some money and did some work. Gosh. Crybabies. This generation's growing up be a bunch of wimps. All they do is cry like a bunch of spoiled kids who think they're entitled to something. My ancestors were slaves, and I think I needed money. Everybody was slaves. Do they all need money? Irish are slaves. You don't see them cry for reparations. Freaking Jews were slaves twice. That's one of those times worked for death. And have their generation killed off. You think they need reparations? Oh yeah, they did get reparations. But that's a whole different story. Some of them did. But they didn't get the difference. Did they stay in the country? No. The purpose is, American Jews, people didn't get reparations because they didn't go anywhere. They were already here. There may have been some that came here after the Holocaust, but nonetheless. It doesn't work. It doesn't prove to be working. It doesn't work. You can't. No amount of money is going to wipe away all that suffering that they had. They're going to cure them. They're going to bring their generations of families back. And it wasn't the U.S. didn't even pay them. The Germans did, and well, technically, it's called them getting billed. Yeah, they technically billed them for that. They billed the Germans that. They said, you have to pay this. We're gonna help you pay this time, but you're going to have to pay us back. I bet you that's how it went down. I was like, help you get it, but somebody gonna pay us back. China. I mean, you really think the U.S. didn't put them in the Holocaust? The Germans did. Why would the U.S. pay them reparations? You gotta get your story straight. Just, all this talk gave me tick. I knew the moment that judge told me something more black people should get reparations, I should punch him in the face. The devil is a lie. I always go with my gut and spirit. The spirit. Shit. But I know morally right. What's morally right? That's not morally right. It may sound morally right, but it is not the moral right thing to do. They need to learn to love one another. Live by the New Testament of the Bible. Love your enemy. White people aren't even your enemy. We make him. It's just retarded. It's just retarded. That's all I had to say. That's my opinion.